You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Monday, December 23rd. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo and here is what's happening. A Las Vegas man is now dead after a reported argument at a house party, and News 25 has the details.
A Las Vegas shooting at a house party on Cipro Avenue left one man dead on Saturday night, and authorities are now investigating the incident. Las Vegas Metro responded to reports of gunfire at a residence at the 3100 block of Cipro Avenue around 10:53 p.m. on December 22nd. Upon arrival, officers discovered a male victim in the backyard of the home suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Medical personnel were called to the scene and pronounced the victim dead at the location. LVMPD homicide detectives later determined that the shooting was stemmed from a verbal altercation between the victim and another individual in the backyard. During the confrontation, the suspect produced a firearm and shot the victim before fleeing the scene. The identity of the victim, along with the official cause and manner of death, will be determined by the Clark County Coroner's Office. Currently, the suspect remains at large and the investigation is ongoing. Authorities are asking anyone with information related to the shooting to contact the LVMPD homicide section at 702-828-3521, or to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555.
More news now. The sentencing regarding the federal wire fraud charges that Nye County Judge Michelle Fiore is currently facing has recently been postponed due to the withdrawal of Fiore's previous attorney.
Nye County Judge Michelle Fiore will remain suspended from her bench as her sentencing in the federal wire fraud case has been postponed until March of 2025. Fiore was convicted in October of 6 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, with each count carrying a potential of 20 years in prison if convicted. Originally scheduled for sentencing on January 6, 2025, Fiore's new attorney, Paola Armini, scheduled a delay, citing that more time was needed to review case materials, including trial transcripts. Armini argued that due to her late appointment, she did not have time to properly assess the extensive evidence presented during the trial and prepare for a post-trial motions and sentencing. Prosecutors, however, opposed the delay, claiming that Armini had sufficient time to prepare for sentencing. They pointed out that the previous defense attorney had over 2 months to review the case, and that more than 5 months would elapse between Armini's appointment and the new sentencing date. The prosecutors allegedly suggested that Fiore was attempting to initially delay the proceedings. In response, Armini emphasized that the request was not meant to delay the case, but was made to simply ensure adequate preparation for Fiore's defense. Despite the disagreement, the U.S. District Judge granted a compromise, extending the sentencing by 60 days. In her ruling, the judge noted that while the case trial transcripts were important, they were only a small part of the overall case, also saying the defense has already had access to other relevant materials. Fiore's sentencing is now scheduled for March 10, 2025 at 10 a.m.
Thank you very much, Rory. And U.S. President Donald J. Trump hasn't missed a beat since this year's electrifying election. Our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us from the heart of the city with details from this year's America Fest.
Our 45th and 47th U.S. President Donald J. Trump served as the keynote speaker at America Fest held on Sunday in our sister swing state of Arizona. The annual 4-day event hosted by Turning Point USA drew a massive crowd as President Trump showcased the common sense revolution coming our way in just 28 days.
Something happened also in the election. All 50 states shifted toward the Republican Party, every single one of them. And together we won the largest share of African-American voters of any Republican in modern history. Actually, in history. We won more Hispanic American votes than any Republican ever.
The audience size was comparable to Trump's too big to rig rallies.
We want to get some of these wars that would have never happened, like Russia, Ukraine would have never happened. Israel would have never been attacked, would have never happened. We wouldn't have inflation. We wouldn't have had that Afghanistan horror show, that horrible, the way we left, leaving billions of dollars of equipment behind and 13 soldiers. And, you know, nobody ever mentions, and I mention because I love them and they're all watching right now. 48 soldiers that were horrifically injured. Nobody ever, they lived and they don't talk about them, but these are incredible warriors that were hurt so badly.
The president pledged to make good on all of his campaign promises, mirroring 2016.
With your help, we will restore America's promise. We will rebuild the nation that we love, and we will do it very, very fast. That's what we want. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. We will never give in. We will never give up. We will never back down, and we will never, ever surrender.
Many proud patriots are eagerly awaiting President Trump's next stop here in the Silver State.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you all.
On behalf of everyone here at KPVM Television, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and more. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria. And in a remarkable show of community support, Deputy Smith and his canine partner, Zeus, have received the assistance they need following a devastating fire. Generous donations have provided a chain-link kennel and a shed to replace what was lost in the blaze. Any additional needs will be shared as they arise. The fire occurred in the early hours of December 22nd, severely damaging Deputy Smith's property. Canine Zeus suffered smoke inhalation, but is expected to make a full recovery. Unfortunately, the fire completely destroyed Smith's garage, along with the personal vehicles inside, as well as Zeus's shed and kennel. While insurance will cover some of the losses, it won't account for all the expenses. Those interested in helping can still reach out to the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-4255. More local stories coming up. Sports, News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. In sports, well, it's Monday and the Las Vegas Raiders won. But some fans are angry because maybe they don't have a chance at a decent draft pick. Anyways, Mikey has that and more with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Raiders in action yesterday against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The battle for the first round draft pick. Raiders down 7-zip in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Beautiful pass to Tucker. Beautiful catch by Tucker. Madison makes it over the line. Touchdown. A few field goals later, 13-7 Raiders. Brian Thomas Jr. wide open. Waltzes into the end zone. Aiden O'Connell in trouble right here. Still makes the pass. Abdullah runs it in. The Raiders go on to win their first game since week 4. Raiders play the Saints in New Orleans on Sunday. Vegas Golden Knights hosting Seattle Kraken on Saturday. First period, down 1-0. Olofsson to Kolasar, tied game. Eichel with the steal right here. Then the pass to Howden. Beautiful. Let's watch that again. Pursuit of the puck. Jack Eichel. Nick Hague makes it 3-1. Knights go on to win 6-2. Golden Knights are back in action this evening against the Ducks. New head coach Dan Mullen is already making moves to reshape UNLV's roster ahead of 2025 season. The Rebels have landed a commitment from Virginia quarterback transfer Anthony Colandrea, who confirmed the decision on 3 sports. And Pahrump Valley Trojan boys basketball takes part in the Mesquite Madness tournament at Virgin Valley High School, December 26th through the 28th. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Let's keep the ball rolling, or the pile driving rolling here. The second annual Winter Wonder Slam occurred over the weekend, and News 25 caught up with Matt Sadler for the action-packed details.
The Pahrump Rodeo Arena was filled with excitement and holiday cheer on Sunday, December 22nd, as the Winter Wonder Slam drew a crowd of all ages for an afternoon of high-energy pro wrestling, festive giveaways, and free fun. With the bell set to ring at 2 p.m., the event delivered a promise of free entertainment, and local families packed the stands to enjoy an afternoon of action-packed matches and community spirit. This year's Winter Wonder Slam brought the thrill of professional wrestling to the heart of Pahrump, with some of the best wrestlers in the region battling it out in the ring.
I'm Matt Sadler here at Winter Wonder Slam 2024. We're about to start. The crowd is already engaged. The line is actually wrapping around for kids trying to get in here, get their stockings going so they can get some free treats, so they can get some pictures with Santa. Grinch actually showed up, was a little bit jealous that Santa was here without him, so he's here now too. We've got free food concessions going on. Big thanks to our sponsors that help take the burden off of us event organizers, to where we could offer the food, the candy, the toys, the stockings, all that's free. Big shout out to our sponsors and the community for coming along an event like this. The turnout and the support from the community has been amazing. Thank you for doing that, Pahrump. Thank you, Nye County.
Attendees were treated to an array of free concessions, ensuring that no one went hungry as they enjoyed the show. Though the big hit with the kids was the holiday toy giveaway following the event. After the final bell rang, children of all ages were handed a free toy as a part of a holiday incentive to bring joy and spread smiles into the local community. The Winter Wonder Slam is an annual event that aims to celebrate the season with free entertainment, good food, and a whole lot of action. For anyone who is looking for an excited, family-friendly event to kick off the holiday season here in Pahrump, this event has proved to be a can't-miss tradition.
Looks like my family, an Italian family, around the dinner table at a holiday. Nevada Outreach has announced that they still have toys available for children of all ages this holiday season. While the selection may not offer the widest variety, they assure the community that good quantities are on hand. The toys can be picked up on Tuesday, December 24th. From 8:30 a.m. to noon. Distribution is taking place at 621 South Blagg Road, right here, Pahrump, Nevada. Residents are reminded to bring proof of Nye County residency while collecting the toys, and Nevada Outreach encourages families in need to take advantage of this opportunity to bring some holiday cheer to their homes. More news coming up, your important weather forecast. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Today, 9 county sheriff's deputies joined DCFS today for Shop with the Cop. And News 25 spoke with Sheriff Joe McGill, and he has all the details.
Hi, I'm Sheriff McGill. We're here at Walmart here in Pahrump, and we are holding our Shop with a Cop event. This is the second year that we've done this. We partnered with the Department of Child and Family Services here in Nye County, and they gave us a list of 23 children who were in foster care. This morning, starting at 8 o'clock, we went to their homes, picked them up at their home, brought them up to the Bob Roode Center. We gave them breakfast at the Bob Roode Center, and that food was provided by Mom's Diner right here in Pahrump. After that, after everybody had a full belly and they were ready to go, we lined up in the parking lot of the Bob Roode Center, and with the 23 kids and all our marked patrol cars, we had one big mass parade of law enforcement from the Bob Roode into the parking lot of Walmart. Now we're here at Walmart. We're going doing Shop with a Cop. We're taking the children in, buying them something for Christmas, anything of their choice, of course, within reason. And then we're going to take them home at the end of our shopping experience. So this is a really great experience we can put together for our kids of Nye County. And we're also doing this up in Tonopah also. Deputies are up there doing this. Unfortunately, the only shopping they have up there is at the Family Dollar, but our deputies are there doing this with children up in that area also. So thank you. Have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and stay safe.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
The Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam, and Santa Claus getting jiggy with it. That is Mount Charleston right here in Pahrump, right outside the TV studios here. Now, we are going to have dry weather, but possible rain, some rain in Vegas, Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. Keep an eye out for the forecast.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. We're here when you need us, providing compassionate and friendly care to our neighbors since 2006. DesertViewHospital.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. Up in Fernley, saw 58, 59 for Fallon, 58 Carson City, 55 Tonopah, 57 Goldfield. Beatty and Amargosa saw 68 degrees, weather twins, 67 in Las Vegas, and 72 in Death Valley. But over in our paradise of Pahrump, currently seeing clouds in the sky at 62 degrees, saw a high of 67 earlier, winds east-southeast 2 miles per hour, humidity 24%, and the sun rose at 6:52. However, it has already gone away, beautiful sunset at 4:34 p.m. Expect humidity at 39%, winds east-southeast 5 miles per hour with a low of 44, and those clouds are still sticking around. All right, Santa Claus, take it away. We're coming into Christmas week. We're gonna see what we got going on here with the 7-day forecast. Thank you so much, Santa Claus. Tomorrow we are seeing a lot of wind and a 60% chance of rain. That should start around 4 p.m. if it is to happen. Winds at 18 miles per hour, so watch out. But for Christmas, it is clearing up and those temperatures are getting more normal at 60 degrees and sunshine. We're seeing scattered clouds throughout most of the rest of our week, low 60s, mid 60s, landing on a sunshiny day on Monday at 64 degrees. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Kaylee. That looks pretty good. And look for the KPVM Christmas Spectacular on this TV station tomorrow, Christmas Eve at noon. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.